Okay, they are here.
That's what you think. Hello everyone, hello everyone. This is Gam Entrepreneur, and today we are in Kachikali, the famous Kachikali in Bakau. You know, I am here with K-Boy and says Babuka Juf.
Yeah, sure.
And let's go around and show you what is inside Kachikali. And you see, even before we go in there, you have a monkey. So it's a very interesting place for those of you who have never been in the Gambia. Kachikali is one of the places to visit, you know, if you're here. And those of you who left the Gambia for a long while, you know, let's show you Kachikali today.
And we would like to tell you that Kachikali is still around.
So there they sell different kind of fabrics, you know, for people who are interested, you know, in buying gifts for their families and so on. There you have a monkey.
That's my boy right there. Hi, monkey. Over here is the museum.
Yeah, so there is a museum. Okay.
We have different masquerades.
So this is a long time, you know, picture. This is called the Basari mask. Okay, the Basari mask, right? And there you have. These are all historical. The Gunju female circumcision in 1946. You know, this one also in 1946. This is the Mandinaba female initiation ceremony in Gunju 1943. And this a young female, you know, initiate Makati circumcision festival. So you have lots of interesting things here. And here you have the Nyomi Kamkoran. You know, people you still have this around, you know, which is very historical.
That's the kumpo.
And there you have the kumpo. It belongs to the Jola tribe, right?
Yeah, sure.
So some people say that the kumpo used to be mystical. You know, it used to be mystical. And there you have
Jamba Kampuran.
the Jamba Kamkoran.
Exactly.
Jamba Kamkoran.
These cultures are still around. Some of us call it
Farah, right?
From Bundi.
So this is the Bakau circumcision and masquerade here. Okay. And here is the Farah of Famwandi, right?
Yeah.
Is this a family?
Yeah, I know many of you have heard about this name.
Yes.
So it's a very protective masquerade, which we believe that it protects people.
Yeah, more especially during circumcision. Yeah. And this is also a Jola masquerade, right?
Yeah, masquerade.
Yeah, as you can see there.
Over here you have important dates in the history of Bakau. And as you can see,
instead of reading through, we'll just show you. Maybe you can pause the video at any time to look at them.
exactly.
Because having to explain each will take some time. And this is what the Casa mask.
Sure.
The Casa mask.
And then over here.
And this is how it used to be worn, as you can see. So going ahead, you have a lot more to show you. You know, there's another one there. Let's show you here first. Yeah, and here they have instruments. That's right, Babuka. And this is the Junjuba. Okay, this is called the cheese.
That's a Sarahule.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's the
Nice.
Junjuba.
Yeah.
So it says here this is called the chief's
Chief's
drum.
drum.
It is a chord drum sounded to announce royal or chiefly events or summons. As you can see there, you have the chief seated, and then you have the drums around him. So on this side, you have lip tattooing. Okay, you have lip tattooing, so you see that around their lips it will be black after they're done, as you can see. And this is called what? The calabash drum. This is a calabash. Okay, and this they usually used to play. And this is the famous balafon. There are different histories around, you know, the balafon. And here you have, this is called bolong batu. Bolong batu. Okay,
That's the symbol.
simbing. So different instruments. I've never heard of these names
And I
before.
don't even know some of these things.
Right.
This is really good.
So it's very important to visit places like this.
Calabash.
Okay. So this is the fiddle. The fiddle, as you can see. Yeah, the fullers call it riti. The balafon, as you can see from that.
This looks like a famous color.
And this is the what's this? Bombolon.
Bolon.
This is what they used to play. So this, I think the Mandikas use this. Okay.
I think it's a jola.
Oh, it's Jola?
Yeah, it's a jola.
Ah, okay, yes, that's right. Yes, it's a Jola drum. Okay. So here, there is a horn.
A wind instrument.
They usually used to blow it, right?
Him.
Hymn. This is a wall of communication drum used to pass information for meetings and other social gatherings in the community. So that is the hymn over here. So these are important places to visit. You know, like Kebe here is
Exactly.
You know,
I'm even confused right now because
he has never seen some of these things, right?
Exactly.
So this is the tabala or tabulu. Okay.
Announcement.
I think it's an emergency drop announcement.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And this, what's this? This is accounting banjo played by Jola Casa. Okay. And this is the Bukarabu, the famous Bukarabu, which belongs to the Jola tribe.
Where one man can
Of the foot
hit
drums.
up to 4 drums.
Yes.
Yeah, to see the strength of the drums.
As you can see there. So these are all drums,
The Wolof call it sabar.
sabar, and the Mandinkas call it tantango. So this
call it tange.
tange, right? So these are claps. These are made from calabash. You know,
Yeah, like the fellas normally use it.
right?
Check it.
The fullers use it, and this one as well. As you can see, this guy here, they use it for entertainment. Yeah, so these are all different stuff they have here. That's the kora over there, right? Kora, and this one, this is the tama, the famous tama. Short but loud. Short but loud. Okay.
Different voices.
And this is called the gambare. Gambare.
Yes, that's a sound there.
Oh, Sarawak. So it belongs to the Sarawak tribe.
This one is my tribe.
The calabash. Right.
Wow, I'm loving this.
Yeah, it's interesting, really.
Loving this.
So these are all different things, you know, what they have here. So it's just pictures that they have here.
Abdulrahman, can you come over here? It's something very interesting here.
Okay.
They call this tool.
You call it what?
Tool.
Or tool.
Yeah, as you can see, it is written, it is collected from a World War II veteran who used it as a protective charm against bullets during the bomber campaign.
Like seriously?
Seriously, this was what they were using for protection.
Okay, so this usually when you have it around your waist or around your hand, if someone shoots at you, you know, nothing will happen. Sometimes the gun will not shoot, or the bullet cannot, you know, hurt you. And if someone uses a knife, also the knife cannot hurt you. If it tries to cut you or stab you, it will go through.
I think you guys need to come and try this.
So this is very historical. Huh? And here you have different types of jujus, you know, all used for different purposes. So this one is chodi bingo. I don't know what this is. Okay, so its part include an anti-loop horn, cowries, red cloth, and leather. It is believed that simply pointing the juju to the enemy, he will die.
Whoops.
It is carried only when it is to be used. Okay, so you have different kinds of jujus here, like this one, the dibi drengo. Dibi drengo is the juju is said to enable one to disappear from one scene of trouble. It is protective. It can also be used to hypnotize an enemy.
I think I need this.
So that you can disappear, right? And this is the kamo kungo. You know, it protects the wearer from blade or bullet as well.
This one is really interesting.
This is the cuckoo. Okay, cuckoo, yeah. So the juju is made from the stem of the cuckoo tree. It is carried mainly by elders for protection. It is held in the hand.
That's nice.
Okay.
This one I'm afraid of. I pray that no one gets this one.
This is the love juju. Okay.
Love you, I need this. Serious, I need
I
this.
knew you were gonna say something like that. I knew you were gonna say something like that.
So falikado or tul in Wolof. So this one also serves same purpose as the first one that we showed you. And this is a chief here. Okay, this is Musa Molo Balde actually. That's him sitting there in the middle.
Oh, Samoro.
Musa Molo, I guess most of you have heard of his story. That is Dembo Danso, right? The head chief of the Western British Fuladu. Musa Molo was king of Fuladu, okay, at that time. And over there, you have Maran Sara, one of Dembo Danso's, principal men. So this is a pregnancy juju, okay, worn by expectant mothers around the chest to protect the unborn child and mother from diseases and bad spell. And this is the circumcision juju for kids who are circumcised. So the Bara War, it has a history of the Bara War, all written here. This is a protective juju as well, and this one is for children. So when people have kids, they usually tie this around the neck of their children. You also have another thing decorated here.
So basically,
that
is meant for different juju.
That's a shrine with a marabut sitting there. And these are all different kinds of jujus that existed.
It's like
This is also a different juju, Timpo Bolo juju. Okay, so it is used for offensive purposes. The juju is believed to have the power to kill one's enemy by simply rubbing the juju in the footprints of the victim. It is held in hand, yeah. So that's this one. Okay. And then you have Konkotong Bino, rare protective juju, which can make the wearer disappear from enemy. So if you put on this, you can disappear from your enemy.
I love that one.
I can see you like to disappear.
Oh yes.
So this is Wala Danso, famous Malian juju, which is used to charm a person into acquiescing to whatever request is made of him or her. So meaning, if you make a request, whatever you ask of that person, the person will give it to you.
I love this one.
So this is also a protection juju. Okay, so you have lots of them around. I think we've covered all of them. We'll go to another room.
Yeah, sure. But I'm scared of this.
This is the third one, huh?
I'm scared of that one. So over here, we move to the next room, which is. We go to this one.
Yeah.
I love that one. Charms.
So here they have different pictures. These are the British, and then we have
During World War II.
so it says, when we reached India, we disembarked the ship and took a train to Nasik Sit. There is a large military camp. There you have the Gold Coast, Ghana, the Gambia, Nigeria, and all other African continents. We are all living in that same camp.
Wow.
We spent a durable time there to undergoing military training. We finished that and we are now waiting for the battle to kick off. So this was the time of the battle, and then people from different African countries were at this camp. So here you have some Africans. I believe this is also in the military here. They've been tested. Okay. So this is a very historical place.
It looks like a place where you see different
So that's a
pictures
country,
about the World War II.
right? Slavery, World War II, so and a lot more. So if you visit this place, here they basically have pictures. This preserves our history.
Exactly.
It preserves our history. Okay, the British Army Dr. Sten, a wounded soldier of the West African Division, at an improvised operating theater in the Caladan Valley. So this must have been during the war, as you can see the soldier who is wounded Okay. Force contingent of Gambian troops arrived. So this was also during the war. That's the Fajara Cemetery where we have our war veterans. Okay, so these are all very important pictures to see. All very, very, very interesting. Okay, so this, it says one of the Boeing 314 flying boats operated for American Airways, which frequented battles in 1942. Okay. So lots of history here, lots of history.
For me, I love the Juju.
You love
You're
this
still
video?
talking about the Juju. You're still talking about the Juju.
So you see, these all preserves our history. So let's go to the next room.
Next and the final room. Whoa, I was even scared. I thought that was a real somebody.
Yeah, that one over there. That was before we had independence. So this room, or post, meaning after we had independence rather. Okay. So here you have different pictures. The first election in the Gambia. This was the first election. The NCP party militants. I'm sure most of us, in fact,
NCP,
I don't think any of the three of us know about this party. So this is an old party. So I really don't know. Yeah, it's my first time hearing it. So the polling station in 1977 election. You know, this is history.
This is definitely history.
So the PPP political rally in 1977.
1977.
Yeah, PPP has been a long
Right. NCP political party polling station in 1977. General election. You know, and then you have it. You have a lot more there. You have the minority opposition leader Sheriff Diba, NCP party swearing at the National Assembly. You know, lots of historic things. The first what?
Kuko is someone's hand.
Kuko and the crew.
Right, there you have
Gangster them.
the picture.
That's the history. That's the Banjul 30th July 1981, the first and the bloodless coup happened in the Gambia.
Gambia. Yeah.
That's Edward Francis Small.
Edward Francis Small, that's his picture over here. Okay. William Tolbert, President of Liberia, and the late Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara. He was the first president of the Republic of the Gambia. This is the cultural concurrent performance. Lots of interesting things here.
Wow. It looks like this one has been completed.
I think we all are fast to this.
What's this?
Primary school children match.
Yeah, Independence Day.
We all are fast to this.
That's
Yeah,
right.
sure. This looks updated.
Okay.
This looks updated. As you can see,
Yeah.
you have the former president.
That's the gangster right there.
And then you have the new president being sworn in. This was in 2016.
Right. That's the current president of the
Current
Gambia.
president. He's even been sworn in this time.
So today he is also being sworn in.
Again.
Okay.
This one is about the fishery sector.
Yeah, the fishery sector. I know you can pause the video and probably read through. Yeah, so it is 10 years you have people fishing.
We'll be bringing you a video of Tanje.
That's right.
Yeah, sure.
Very soon we will visit Tangi and we'll show you Tangi, where you can get lots of fish, you know, at a very, very low price, and they're all very fresh. So a worker sitting on pile of cotton in the Gambia. Lots of history here. So yes, I think we've visited all the five
museums. So I think we should be
rooms.
heading down to the Kachikali crocodile pool.
Right.
That's there. You can use this little going on.
But I love that Juju.
Yeah.
I know you.
Especially the
love.
I really love it.
Lots of interesting things.
Make the girl love you.
can see you always like easy stuff. Well done.
Okay, so this video is long already, but then just continue with us. So, okay. So here they are having lunch. Okay. Okay, sorry. Well, now okay, everybody. So there you have monkeys sitting around, you know.
Look at the monkey. As you can see, there are
Lots of people come visit Kachikali.
Yes, no, it's a nice place though.
So there you see crocodile lying down. So here you can actually find lots of crocodiles,
Look at his eyes.
you know, around. So they are actually very calm. Sometimes you might think that they are sleeping, but they actually are not. You know, they're all very calm.
Inside the pool.
You know, there is their pool. You know, there's lots of history around Kachikali. You know, I wish we had somebody who could explain some of the history of Kachikali,
How they came into existence. And
Give me around to explain, yeah. And you see, those are all crocodiles in there.
history says that there is a white crocodile named Charlie.
Yes, Charlie.
Yes, which migrate from Khartoum to here. I have been hearing that story.
And down here as well, you have
I
other
was even
crocodiles.
praying to be lucky to like see him, but I don't think he normally comes out that much.
There was a time I think I heard people saying that he usually comes out every Friday.
Every Friday.
I'm not sure if that's still the case.
Exactly. It's not an ordinary crocodile.
But I'm on a board, really. Ah, okay.
No, you're not.
Ah, okay. Lots of crocodiles lying around. Yeah, so we have a guide here who would explain to us the history of Kachikali, you know. So can you introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Sajun, one of the cool guys here.
Okay.
I work with these animals in here. We have a peaceful animals and we have a peaceful crocodiles in the Gambia.
Okay.
Crocodiles are not known like this. Most cases people watch them on documentaries, very aggressive animals. But in here we have them peaceful anyway. We have some aggressive ones, but mainly those are female crocodiles when they are with eggs and babies. You cannot go closer to them or touch them because at that time they become protective. So their mother's instinct will not let you go closer to them, thinking that they are there for their babies. We have about 100 crocodiles in here, and every day we give them 250 kilos of bongo fish as a food to eat. Apart from that fish, no any other thing, no meat, no chicken, and no people. They just fish eaters. This park has been here since 1600. This park was found by two brothers and a sister. The place used to be their farmland. There was a day that they came to the farmland and met a lady crying for help that her baby fell in the well. So one of the brothers get into the well, get the baby, and gave it to the woman. Then the woman left. The next day, the same woman came and saw up to them, told them that she is not a human being. She's a spirit. She is trying to see how much can they help because someone's problem. They have this place, it's well blessed by God, but they never know the benefit of this place. And there are two little crocodiles in this well here. If they put their eye on it, it will be benefiting from one generation to another generation of them. And where her baby felt, it could help out to sort out people's difficulties. So those people, their main job is fishing. So whenever they go to the sea, they will bring fish and cut it into small pieces and feed these crocodiles with it. So since 1600, this crocodile has been eating the same type of food from one generation to another generation of them. This is why they're not used to meat. If you let this crocodile go into the wild, they will struggle for living because they don't have a strong hunting instinct like the other crocodiles living in the wild. And the ones living in the wilds are mainly aggressive simply because they go for hunting to have a food to eat. They can be out there for months or so without a food to eat. That makes them very aggressive and vicious. So anything that come across their way to make a living, they go for it.
So how possible, like how come did you guys make this crocodile to be so calm? How possible is that?
Because they are well domesticated, they are treated with respect. We feed them. They don't really have a reason to attack people once they have a full belly. And we are not doing any bad things like to agitate them to make them upset. So this is why you can pet them. But once they have a limit too. You cannot go too close to their head because it's very sensitive down there. Any step or drop near the head, the crocodile will react towards it for self-defense. So this is why we don't allow people to walk too close to their head.
Okay.
Because it's alive. You don't have to be scared.
All right.
So how did these crocodiles come here?
The founders of this place found this place with crocodile.
And since then, it's been continuing.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, so
Which crocodile is the oldest and how old is that?
The oldest crocodile we have right now is 74 years of age. Wow. But their life expectancy goes to 100 years that they can live for.
so what's the history of Charlie? We heard of Charlie.
Charlie was a crocodile, a young crocodile then, who was pet by a British journalist who was here to write a documentary about this place. And normally in here, like when crocodiles are very young, they get scared easily. You cannot pet them without moving. So they will run away or move here and there. But that guy pet Charlie, and Charlie stayed so calm. This is the way the name Charlie came about. The man was the first guy also, like the first tourist to have a touch on a crocodile. He promoted tourism in this place. In the olden days, this place was not being used for tourist attraction. It was only used for traditional belief, like barren women, politicians, wife, husband, sick, students. Those who have the belief, and everybody have their point of view when it comes to do with such things. So those who have the belief do come and they take this, they do these rituals.
What's the difference between Charlie and this crocodile?
There's no difference between Charlie and these crocodiles. Mainly, people misunderstood between Charlie and the white crocodile, which are totally different. Charlie is just a famous one, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a white one. But many people say Charlie is the white one. So if they see this albino crocodile, they say, "Oh, that's Charlie." That's Charlie. Sometimes some of the guys will also say, "Okay, yes, it's Charlie." Because
So, is it easy to see the white crocodile? Can you give us a spoiler?
well, the white crocodile does not come out quite often. Time to time, he will soar up. Right now, you see, we have an albino crocodile out there. You can see it's having a yellow color.
Yeah.
So time to time, you will not even see this one. It go. I don't know where it normally goes, but sometimes you will not see him.
So, is there anything special about the white crocodile?
People have strong belief that the white crocodile have the spirit of this place. That's what people get as a belief. Okay. Some people will tell you, like, if you see the white crocodiles, whatever you wish for, it will come. But these are beliefs anyway.
I was heard
Mhm,
that story.
so-
Heard of that story.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not too conscious about these traditional issues.
Yeah, so this is a very interesting place, and as you guys heard it, if you come to the Gambia, you know, Kachikali is one of the places to visit. Because today we didn't have much time. In fact, I'm sure if you were to come here and spend more time with them, they'll be able to in fact go more in depth, give you more history. You'll be able to go around, see more places, you know, where they will show you in depth and everything, explain in details. Yeah. So thank you very much, brother, for your time.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
I'm Sergio by the way again.
Okay. All right.
Very hot at the moment.
Yeah, it is very hot today.
Thank you for your
Yeah.
time.
So, Kevin, anything before we close the video, Babukar?
Yeah, sure. As you can see, we are here at Kachikali, looking at this beautiful crocodile. Very amazing, tame, calm. It's interesting, though.
Yeah. So, if you come to the Gambia, come visit Kachikali. Okay.
Yeah. And subscribe to our channel.
Yeah. Subscribe to the channel. You know. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.